In today's video newsletter, we're going to look at how to deal with dog aggression and biting. Aggression in a dog is frightening. The first time your once cute and cuddly puppy decides to snap or lunge at someone in your home, you're likely to break out in a cold sweat and start worrying about how much further this could go. But dealing with those aggressive tendencies doesn't always have to be the stressful situation that you fear. Over 99% of all dogs with aggression and biting tendencies can be trained and handled safely. You just need to know where to start. So getting past the fear. A dog that likes to snap at people is scary, and you're forgiven for being afraid the first time, but don't forget, this is your dog. If you show fear to it, you're only going to further those bad behaviors and make it worse. So step one in overcoming these bad habits is to take control of your household and banish fear. You just don't need to tell your dog you're in charge. You need to believe it and show it. Much of what a dog communicates is through body language, and if yours says, "I'm afraid," they'll respond accordingly. Once you've gotten past this point, things can get a lot easier, but the actual actions that you take depend largely on what specific aggression problems you're having. Aggression and its roots. Aggression comes in many forms. A dog just doesn't wake up one day and decide it wants to attack anything that moves, unless there's something physically or mentally wrong with it. So you need to pinpoint where all this growling and snapping is coming from. Dog-to-dog aggression. A dog who is aggressive towards other dogs in your home likely does not know their role in the house. They're trying to protect you and their perceived space. So take control as the alpha leader and show them that neither dog has a right to be aggressive. Leash aggression. Leash aggression comes from being restrained from a target. So teach a dog to overcome this by forcing them to sit while on a leash within viewing distance of their source of aggression. Treats and clickers can help here. Stranger aggression. If your dog is aggressive with strangers, they might be anxious or unsure of themselves. This comes down to providing a strong leadership presence once again, but also exposing your dog to new people and new situations and reassuring them that everything is okay. This allows them to understand better their place in the house, and they should calm down. Food bowl aggression. Feed them in a separate room from other dogs and try to reassure them while they're eating. Food aggression can be very hard to solve and can be very dangerous with children around, so even in the best behaved dogs, it has to be addressed. If your dog shows food bowl aggression, consider changing meal times, shifting locations, and providing reassurance. If that doesn't work, contact a vet to rule out any health issues that can lead to heightened aggression. Random aggression. If a dog that grows aggressive with a minimal notice and without any provocation is extremely dangerous. It could be a result of sickness or mental instability, so you'll want to see a vet right away. Each of these is a completely different situation that requires a different approach. And you need to remember, if your dog's aggression leads to biting that you cannot control and doesn't fall into any category, you need to seek out an expert. A dog is a very dangerous animal if it cannot be controlled, and local law enforcement will treat it as such. So do what you can, be responsible, and if you're one of the 99% of people whose dogs just need a little bit of discipline and a clear role in the house, you should be A-OK. Just a reminder, for the ultimate guide to dealing with all forms of dog aggression, including dog-on-dog aggression, aggression between dogs and strangers, dogs and children, and so forth, make sure you check out the Secrets to Dog Training. You can access this by clicking on the link in the video description below.